Namaskar. We welcome all of you to our well-being series today. We have Ms. Suchi here with us, who is an influencer from Influencer Active, an Ikigai coach, and a laughter therapist. We welcome you, Ms. Suchi, to share a few words about yourself today.
Thank you, Navina. Thank you, Yahalai, for having me. I'm Miss Suchi, the only female laughter coach in the whole world who conducts 100 types of laughter exercises. I'm also an empowerment advisor, Ikigai coach. I love to deliver talks at conferences, community clubs, schools, colleges, um, face-to-face presentations, mingling with people around the world. It does motivate me to do well, and I'm also able to save lives of people who were. I have saved 32 people who were having suicidal thoughts. So I love to save lives of people who are feeling depressed, sad, and low. I have saved 53 of them. They are out of depression now. So thank you so much for having me. I love what I do, and my role as an Ikigai coach is to help people understand, find what they are good at. If they can paid for it, they can get paid for it. If they love what they do, and at the same time, if it's able to, it's if it's they can add on when it comes to the social cause, and giving back to the community and helping the world at large. So if they can do that, I help them achieve that. So that's what I do. Thank you.
That's really awesome, Ms. Suchi. So you were sharing that you have saved the lives of people. How did you do that?
It's because I am a mental health advocate. So what I do is I would share about my works on social media platforms. So like for example, LinkedIn, we got connected on LinkedIn. So when I shared about I am able to save lives of people, there was a LinkedIn member. He posted saying that he is unable to get a job. His mother is calling him black sheep, and he is going to end his life that day. He said, I'm going to end my life today. And I commented, I said that, please talk to me. Like you can talk to me. That's what I said. And then he sent me a message. I gave my number and I spoke to him. And now this person has 100K followers, and he is a very well-known motivational speaker on LinkedIn. And he does give credit. He whenever he achieves a milestone, or he does something good in life, he would be dedicating that post to me, saying that I'm his life coach. Now, for all this work, I do not charge. So I just wanted to save him. So I was there and I guided him through. And so that's just one example. But like this, there are total 32 people whom I saved. So once I share this on the platform saying I'm able to save lives, then last week a lady from Mumbai, she approached me. She said that she started to cry on the phone, and she said that she wants to do well, but she can't because she just feels very sad from within. So I guided her with how to get dosage of happy hormones. And after that, I just gave her some tips, and I asked her to tell me what did she understand from my Zoom conversation. And then she said, oh, this is what she'll be doing. And next day she sent me a painting she made. She said that she is feeling really good. And now she said, this is not the first time you have saved my life. So now I can actually say that I have saved 35 people, because she says you have saved my life before. So I did not charge for that phone call. Yeah, so that's what I do. Yeah, thank you.
That's really awesome, Ms. Suchi. So you called yourself as a mental health advocate. What do you do as a mental health advocate? What do you teach? How do you guide people?
Yeah, so there was 8 years back, my mom left us. She had cancer.
Oh, I'm
So
so
my whole
sorry.
world collapsed. Yeah, I was feeling very distraught, sad. I was like, I was trying to find meaning in life. I was just very sad, low, and depressed. And there was nobody who could help me. So I then came across a local laughter coach. I picked up some exercises from him. And there was this urge of giving back to society. It was so bad that I resigned as the international preschool principal. I was working as the principal. I resigned that job from that job, and then I started to work with the migrant workers. We have lots of workers from many countries here, and they do feel sad, low, and depressed because they are away from their families. Then I started to work with the elderly homes where seniors are kept uh, away from the family because the family members are very busy taking care of them. So I started to work with those seniors. Like, I would just push the wheelchair, take them for walks. I would just spend time with them, listening to them. But whoa, because what they were looking for is someone to listen to. They were not seeking any guidance, right? So I started to do that. Then I felt very satisfied, and I felt there's a sense of fulfillment I'm getting from this role. So when I learned more about happy hormones and brain development, and I started to speak at conferences and all, then I started to call myself a mental health advocate, because I'm very passionate about saving lives, and I continue saying that we need to talk about mental health till it becomes as normal as physical health. Like, if someone is feeling sad, low, and depressed, they need not hide from others, because there's a stigma attached to mental health. So I want to talk about it till it becomes so normal, just like, oh, I was having a fever yesterday, so they say, oh, this morning I was a bit depressed. Like, people should be able to say that. So that's what I do in real life. Thank you.
That's really amazing. You're so true when you say that, there is a very big stigma attached to mental health. Many people first actually they don't realize that there is a problem going on in their life, and even if they realize that there is an issue going on, they feel shy to come out and say, "Hey, I need help." All they
Yeah,
need,
because
yes, please go
yeah,
ahead.
true. Yeah, I say that, yeah, because there's a stigma attached to it. It's a taboo. So they feel that if I share with my colleagues or bosses, I would be out of job. If I share with my, like, spouse or family member, they would not, even lover, he or she would leave me because of the mental health issues. So we need to continue creating awareness. I talk about it a lot, as in regularly. So we need to continue talking about it, create awareness, and help people, share with them all the numbers which they can call, and they can seek support from those agencies, right? So we need to continue doing that till they feel very comfortable. Like, in last few years, I see there is a positive change. Like, I see people coming up and saying, hey, I was depressed, yeah. And it's okay to not to feel okay at times. It's really okay. Yeah.
Yes, that is a normal way of life. Only when we accept that we are not okay, then there is a way that we can go ahead and change it, right? So you're
Yeah.
so true about that. Can you give us some tips on how to keep us positive and active on a daily basis?
Oh, there are many. Number one will be start your day with practicing gratitude, because once someone's focus is on what's lacking in their lives, there will be always, like, money would not be enough. Negative, they will attract negative people in their lives. They would always feel very sad, low, and depressed. So, start your day with a grateful mind. Uh, I shared the billionaire morning routine on LinkedIn few days back. So it was about get up, do not touch your cell phone yet, messages. So sit up straight and tall, practice gratitude, recall your childhood dreams, drink a tall glass of water. Then you take whatever supplements you usually take them. Go for a 20 minutes walk, jog, run, so physical exercise. And after that, you read for 20 minutes. Then you prepare your to-do list, or to-be list, to feel list, like, how do you want to be today? How do you want to feel today? Because many people are not aware of their feelings as well. Like, there are millions of people who are walking on this earth, they don't know how they feel exactly. So I want to feel successful today. So yeah, I am successful because I feel successful. So that's how it is. So after that, you sit quietly for 10 to 15 minutes just to connect with yourself, so that you can listen to your intuitive self. And then take a cold shower. uh, Drink your smoothie can be made of power berries, your spinach, and all the green vegetables. Just mix them, blend them, and drink it. And then you start your day. So that's the morning routine itself. Of course, whole day you will have to make sure that you take nutritious meals. You make sure that you don't sit down at one place for a very long time. It's not good for your heart. So you do, like, okay, I sat down for half an hour or 45 minutes. I must start walking for some time, like 3, 4, 5 minutes, then come back and sit again, so that you move, you keep your body moving. Take nutritious meals and keep on checking or tracking your thoughts. Your thoughts are very, very powerful. People are not aware of what's on their mind. This morning I was talking about how to survive overthinking at Clubhouse. So I could answer all the 25 questions from people who came to the room and they were asking me about overthinking. I could answer that. That was great. So yeah, I do this on a regular basis where I'm sharing tips and talking to people on like one-to-one in a groups. And also you have to really take good care of yourself before you want to provide help to your family, friends, and the world at large. Yeah. So I make sure that I am feeling good, like happy, I'm calm, I'm peaceful, I feel loved, then only I'm able to spread that around the world. Else, if it's not in you, you can't give it to the others, right? Yeah.
Yes, I completely agree with you on that. So, how do you make sure that you are all right on a daily basis? That you said you make sure that you're happy and you're calm and you're motivated.
Well, I organize my time really well. So time management is very important. That's a huge topic, right? Being disciplined, like being true to yourself, being true to the world. I don't fake. Whatever I am, I am. So that's how I am in real life as well. So it's not about just social media image, but in real life, I'm like this. So organize your time well, practice. You have to be disciplined. And again, well-being comes in. Like you really have to make sure you don't feel guilty about loving yourself and taking good care of yourself, because many a times what happens is people, they want to help others, they want to do well in life, but they are not connected with themselves and they don't know what's going on in them. There's so much chaos. So when you are chaotic, how are you going to spread peace to the world? If you feel less loved, how on earth you would be spreading love to the others, right? So it's I make sure that I'm okay. That's why I make sure that I have some me time without feeling guilty. So I do everything, all sorts of works I do, but I have my me time. So I have a little water fountain on in front of me. The water fountain, there are some plants there, and I have total 50 plants around me. So I make sure that I am disconnected with the media. Okay, I'm not always checking my phone and messages. There's not going to be any emergency where you need to really like run and do something about it. It's okay. So I turn off my mobile data, Wi-Fi connection at night. I disconnect myself every now and then. Because notifications can be very overwhelming, especially if you are an influencer. So my notifications can be as big, the number can be as big as 1,000 messages per day. So I need to then make sure that I don't miss out, like your message about Zoom. I don't miss out on that. So there will be a few messages like hi, 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 good morning, hi, hi. I do not reply to them because that doesn't really take anybody anywhere, right? You need to be very precise about what do you want from me. So
Yeah.
some people say like, yeah, so you have to then learn how to how to prioritize. And people sometimes they say I'm rude if I say that sorry, please don't send me private messages. Then if it's all about hello, good morning, they say that they will send me motivational quote. I'm like, okay, I have already applied this on my life, so thank you so much, but let's connect on some social media platforms. You find me there. If you comment on my post, I will reply to you. If you need help, I will attend to you. But don't just send me forwarded messages. Like I'm really allergic to forwarded messages because it takes. I don't download any images. I do not download any video clips because whatever people send me, I say, okay, look, listen, I took time out to work on my self development. I had done it. So thank you so much. If you had any query, you ask me. I would love to answer it. Yeah, that's what I do. So yeah, prioritizing, time management, being organized, being disciplined, being true to yourself, and make sure that you have your me time. It's really so important to have your me time so that you really know what's going inside you. Yeah, thank you.
What and
Yeah.
keeping a positive mindset is so important. You need to be aware every moment that it's some disturbance coming at you or something which is going to bother you. The first feeling when we what we feel or how we react when somebody says to anything to us which we don't like is our heart starts palpitating, right? So that's how we feel the feeling. So how do we, what do you suggest, how do we go ahead and
Yeah.
bring awareness to ourselves?
Okay, so the two keywords, first is practicing mind power, and number two is practicing emotional mastery.
Yeah.
So I did mention that there are people who are not aware about how do they feel that day. So they might just be knowing like maybe happy or sad, but there are so many different types of emotions and feelings, right? So that's emotional mastery. All the people must learn that. And number two will be brain power. So really knowing that thoughts can be very powerful, and really checking what's on my mind and really switching thoughts and really having the thoughts which I want to uh, receive, as in like, oh, something I want to receive, I'm going to have that thought on my mind so that I can get what I desire in my life. So I design my life according to the thoughts I have on my mind, and I continue to switch and I continue to have it so that I can get what I want. Yeah, so it's all about that.
Really nice the way you actually go out and help so many people out there, especially through this lockdown. Do you think that the number of people who have needed help has increased?
So how I look at it positively is, number one, it has taught people to stop and pause, because people just running, not knowing where they are going, just running every day. So it made people stop, think and pause about what's going on inside them, what's going with their family. So there is a joke about it, like say, oh, there was no Wi-Fi connection and I spoke to my family members. They are nice.
That's a good one.
Yeah, so yeah, because of the connection, I'm always busy with my phone and gadgets, so there was no connection. I sat down with my family members, I talked to them, and I realized they are quite nice people. So this circuit breaker lockdown has also taught people to appreciate their family members, because although some people didn't really like seeing each other all the time because they were not used to it, all of a sudden you had to see the family member, or your spouse or lover or your husband, like 24 hours, because he is working from home, you're working from home. Losing family members, many people lost their family members, so the grief management comes in, like how to manage grief. So I was very busy during this period because there were lots of people seeking help. So yeah.
Yeah, what you did point out, the one positive thing about the circuit breaker or the lockdown as they call it, is that it actually brought people closer to each other. It gave them time and understanding to see what they actually want to prioritize in life. So this is a very positive thing about it, and it also has shown people how to seek help. To say, hey, I actually need help. Can you help me?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's good to know. So, what is one message that you would like to leave all of us today, Suchi?
Oh, I always say this, be in charge of your life, be the CEO of your life. Do not give the keys of your happiness to someone else. If someone else is controlling your mind, you are allowing that person to play with your mind, then you are not living your life to the fullest, because every second babies are being born, every second people are dropping their physical body. So this world is going to do well without you also. So do not go very harsh on yourself. Just enjoy all the life experiences, because whatever happens to you is just going to make you a stronger person. It's not going to do anything to you, but just make you a stronger person. So take it as an experience. Do not even talk about failures. Just use it as a stepping stone to move upwards and onwards, and keep on advancing. Yeah, and see it as a journey.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing your positivity with all of us. It's been a pleasure having you with us. Namaskar. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Bye bye.